woman who came from France to Dubai 20 years ago. And now you're helping people in the Arab world how to do business. Let me do what I love and make business out of it.
Exactly. It doesn't look nice in French.
Gulnara, I like learning, but I don't like studying.
Do a cash flow. How much money you will need for this budget?
Do what you love if you expert in that.
I don't do any advertisement. All my clients, I got them by referral.
Mom, I think I found a friend for you. People don't fail because something is wrong with them. They fail because they don't prepare.
Dubai is also very competitive.
You're a CFO of 270 companies. Congratulations.
I like what is right. So if somebody comes to me, for example, and say, oh, okay,
Let's
how
bend the
can
rules.
I save? Yes, this is not a client for me.
This is how you do it. Don't play with numbers. Don't play with law. Don't play respect.
You need to go somewhere else.
Yes. Some tips to starting entrepreneurs in Dubai and UAE.
You go out at 1 a.m., there is still traffic in the streets. So
Good job, Mama.
yeah, thank you.
Hello, dear friends, and welcome to my podcast with your Gulnara Omar. And today I am super thrilled because with me, a remarkable woman. She is one of my best friends. She is a successful entrepreneur, a woman who came from France to Dubai 20 years ago. And 10 years ago, she started her business as a single mom with 2 children. And today, her business organically grown to a very successful business with over 270 clients. And this company is CTC Tax and Accounting. And this person's name is Caroline Thévenot. Welcome, and thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Gulnara, for the great introduction. I couldn't do it better.
Yes, you're my celebrity today.
Thank you.
So today I am so excited to see you because I remember how we became friends. And I know your journey when you were a person with 1 employee, which is you, and today you have a team, almost 30 people, and with a great base of clients, and it's growing. And I just wanted to share with other people, other entrepreneurs, other professionals, to know how you had this journey, because you were alone in Dubai. You didn't have family to help you. You had 2 girls. They were 15 and 11, difficult age. And you were passionate about your company, and you had mistakes. I remember that how you wanted to start different companies that did fail or almost failed. So can you please share with us your secrets and your tips and challenges, maybe, why you started this journey and how you grew being alone here, being a single mother, and what helped you, who supported you, what was internally inside of you that was driving you? How did you start from 1 person to what you have now after 10 years?
It's a long story. It's 10 years where I did a lot, actually. So maybe we can start before I opened CTC Accounting. I had the chance to participate in a program organized by the Dubai Women Chamber of Commerce that was called Roya. It was innovative at this time. It was the first program, and it was to help women to create companies. I mean, it was for women who got a project and wanted to study it and see if it could work. So we had some different classes in marketing, in finance, in different fields. And it was very good because I studied but a long time ago, so it was a good refresh. And my project at this time was completely different. Was about beach volleyball and salsa, actually my hobbies that I loved.
Wow. So you were CFO of 2 international companies before,
Yes.
10 years, and then you decided to switch and said, let me do what I love and make business out of it.
Exactly.
And how did it
Exactly.
work, your
So
research?
I did the study, and unfortunately, when you put figures together and when you see if it can work, I find out that it cannot work because it's not my expertise. I love it, but it's not my expertise.
Yeah.
So, and one of the teacher in one of the course told us, you have to be careful when you create a company that it needs to be in your field of expertise. And it's also with me, this sentence. So then I decided not to go for this business that would have failed.
Yes.
And I was talking with a friend, and she told me, but your expertise is accounting and finance. And I say, yeah, you're right. So she said, why don't you start something like this? And I say, yes, okay, yeah, you're right. I will try. I said, I will try. So my first idea was not to open a business, was just to find a job for myself. And I wanted to work part-time because I am passionate by helping companies and helping entrepreneurs. I have knowledge, so I can help them. And this was for me easy. So I like to start with this. And little by little, I got more clients, more requests, more clients. And then I said, okay, then I need to hire some people. So first,
there is a demand.
Yes. So first I said, how can I hire? I cannot hire full time. Okay, I will hire mom that wants to work, that have diploma, that have a good level, and that wants to work while the kids are at school. So that's why mom.
Just a part-time.
Yes, on part-time, because I couldn't hire somebody full-time, of course, at the beginning. So, and it started like this. And I first hired the two ladies on part-time basis, very small part-time basis. Even I was ashamed a bit to propose such a part-time, such a short time of work during the week. But they say yes, they believe in me from beginning. This was my luck at this time. And actually, they always did more hours than I promised them. So even more than they wanted to do at one point. Wow. So yes, so it was.
That's amazing. That was the first step.
It was the first step,
right?
Exactly.
So I think the strong side of you that I see as your friend, that you always learn. If there's a training, you go for training, you go for new knowledge. And when Dubai Chamber of Commerce offered this training, you were in. And instead of getting the business and saying, you know what, I'm going to put all of my investments and time and energy, you researched, you prepared. You had a great preparation.
Yes.
It's because we talked about it. You said people don't fail because something is wrong with them. They fail because they don't prepare.
Yes.
Right?
Preparation is a must. And especially, in my field, I can see it with businesses. Too many businesses don't do proper preparation, proper business plan, proper study to see where the business can grow. They just have an idea. And they say, my idea will work. I had also an idea with my volleyball and salsa, and thanks God I didn't do it.
Yeah, and you loved both volleyball, beach, and you loved salsa.
Yeah.
And that's where I want to dismantle the myth that do what you love and money will follow. It is not sufficient. Do what you love if you expert in that.
Exactly.
Because if you're not expert, as you said, you'll have to hire experts, and experts are expensive.
Exactly.
So that's why you decided to help people, because I know you and you love helping, and you've helped me so many times and all your friends.
Thank you.
And you've been a central point of our friendship community for many friends. And I truly appreciate it, and thank you for that. And I guess I need to take advantage of this moment and say that my oldest son, Talgat, came one time from beach volleyball, and he told me, Mom, I think I found a friend for you. Because of Talgat, we are friends, because it's like, okay, let me meet Caroline. And then he went to meet you again, and I sent you a little gift, a little ring, and you liked it, and you said thank you right away. And because you always follow up right away, you're a person of great communication, I notice. And then this is how our friendship started, because you invited me, and then I invited you. And that's the power of reciprocation. And that's how our friendship grew. We were reliable, we were sticking to we didn't cancel on each other. And I think this is one of the best friendship I've developed with you, thanks to Talgat. And then you had issues with your daughters. Then you called me and you said, Gulnara, my daughter needs hypnosis. And then I said, yeah, as a friend, I'll help. She said, no, you wire the money. And I was not, I was an expensive therapist at that time, and you didn't care. You always find good experts in your life. I know you had a good coach, you have expensive coaches, HR consultants. You always pay for high quality and you grow because you pay for advice and it saves you time, money, and all of this. So because I ask you, you seem to like knowledge and you gain knowledge, and you said, Gulnara, I like learning, but I don't like studying. I love that.
Yes, it's right. I mean, we cannot, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, I cannot know everything in my business. There are parts where I'm good at, there are parts where I know I'm not good at, or parts where I don't know if I'm good at it because I need advice. So, yes, for me it was always very important, and it's still, I still have an executive coach. Very important to have an outside eye because I am alone in my business. It's only me. And also, as you say, professional HR who can advise me. I save time and money. Definitely, you hiring a professional save you time and money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. I love how you said it.
Yes, and I don't like to study. I like to train, but not to study.
And even though you say that, and you have master's degree in economy,
of course.
The reason people were looking for you, and you had more and more clients, because first you have experience. You were a CFO of 2 international companies for 10 years, and then because you love helping, you said, "How can I help?" And you decided to help people with something you already have, the knowledge. So you were helping as a not full-time but part-time CFO. But then you're a CFO of 270 companies. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks God I'm not doing this the job for everybody, but yes, globally I supervise.
Yeah. I have a question. You work with so many people, and some companies are startups, some companies are more successful. You have bigger companies that have more than 300 employees. So your clients are great and diverse. If you can give advice to entrepreneurs or people who are starting business in Dubai or UAE, because you are the registered member of tax registered authorities.
Yes,
right?
The Federal Tax Authority.
Federal tax. So you help them to be compliant. Because if you try to come to somebody's home and with your own rules, you will not be welcome in this home. You cannot succeed. So you help people, and even though you're not from UAE, but I know you love this country, and it is your second home for you and your children.
Even my first now,
right?
I would say after 20 years.
Exactly. And you're very compliant. You tell people, this is how you do it. Don't play with numbers. Don't play with law. Don't play respect, because I think your value, your life value, Caroline, is respect, right? And this is how you operate. So can you give advice on what you think about this component, compliance, and just some tips to starting entrepreneurs in Dubai and UAE?
Some tips, very important to be compliant, because I mean, this is also my personality. I like what is right. So if somebody comes to me, for example, and say, "Oh, okay, how can I save?" Yes, this is not a client for me. And I tell him, "You need to go somewhere else."
Yeah, we will not work well together.
No. So so this is for sure. But for new entrepreneur, because they must have an idea or something about a project. First, do your homework, study. Figure, put a figure together. You need to know your figure. Good entrepreneurs know their figures, know what they spend
Numbers
on
don't
everything.
Lie.
Figures don't lie. Yes, it's objective. Figure is there. There is nothing subjective about figures.
Well said.
Yes, so you need to. This is the most important. You need to do a budget. Do your budget first. Do a cash flow. How much money you will need for this budget. Very important. And then, yes, follow the rule. If you don't know the rules, ask professional. It can be rules about employment, rules about accounting, taxation. There are rules in this country. You need to respect them.
Yes. And it's so amazing that you are being a French woman, come from Nice, and now you're helping people in the Arab world how to do business.
Yes.
In Dubai and UAE, and now it's a global hub, and everybody wants to be here. And we understandably so, right? There's so much progress here. Every time I come, things are getting created, and it's just amazing. And you being a part of this progress and growth, I think it's an honor and it's a privilege, but also it's hard work behind it. Because you, being a French, honest, strong woman, you also know the price of hard work and you respect this country, but you also know, yes, everything is beautiful and glamorous, but you have to put the work.
Yes.
Behind all of this, there's work, there's expertise, there's high quality. Behind high quality, there's high work, right?
There is a lot of work, of course, because Dubai is also very competitive. I have in my field a lot of competitors, but in all the fields, I mean, there are a lot of competition. And it's a city where we almost don't sleep. I mean, it's you
24/7.
go out at 1 a.m. There is still traffic in the streets, so it's a very busy. People they are not scared. They are not scared about working here, which also why I like it.
Yeah, there's a trade-off. You want success, you want growth, you want money, you want recognition. You come here, and if you're good, you will be recognized.
Yeah, for me, Dubai is a source of opportunity.
Yeah.
I had a lot of job opportunity in Dubai that I wouldn't have in my own country.
Also, Caroline.
Yes.
Caroline in French and Caroline in
English.
Canadian, English American. So sometimes I call you Caroline, sometimes Caroline. You're my friend, so it's okay. You can forgive
both. You can call me both, whatever you like.
Yes, perfect. Thank you. So also, you have 60% French speaking clients, right? You serve people who speak your native language, and 40% from other countries. And to grow like that and not having support system, and I say when you have two teenage girls, if you had your parents, your sisters, your siblings, your husband, that would be probably easier. But what helped you to have this support system?
So first, to develop my business, I developed a network. I had to work on my network. First, I even searched Google network, how to network. I didn't know how to do it. And then I learned, and I first learned in a British networking group. That was very helpful for me. And then we reciprocate the same thing in the French community as well. And in a general way, here I surround myself with people that are like-minded, like me. That at the beginning, I had friends that were not, consistent. Maybe I thought they were friends. But now, with step back, I know they were not real friends. They were just acquaintance, let's say. Like when you fix, if I set an appointment with you, you will come to the appointment and you will be on time.
Yes.
If somebody make me wait 1 hour or 2 hours or even don't come, okay, I don't need a second time.
Yes.
That's okay. That's not a person for me.
Yeah.
So I mean, you clean yourself and you surround yourself by people that also will inspire you, that you can trust. So this is what I have done. I have a second family around me, even if I don't have a family here, but I have a second family around me who helped me to grow my business. I would say in a way, because I had their support.
Yeah.
During the weekend or whatever. I don't need to talk about work. It's not about talking about work. It's just I had the support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same.
Friendship support.
That's the same. Friends is the family that we choose. And you're a good friend because you always initiate things. I remember how many great parties we had in your place, and we always prepare gifts and prizes, and it's fun, and there's always something, there's a theme, and you taught your girls how to be respectful, hospitable, with great manners, because our children don't listen to what we say, they watch how we act and how we behave, and I think you've been a great role model. And then one of your girls, Julia, she worked with me, and she's been such a pleasure to work with, but she had to go because she's studying journalism and now going to London to get her master's in journalism. Good job, Mama.
Yes, thank you.
You invest in your girls and you support them. They're both strong, both powerful, and so kind and so respectful. So I think to have this balance as a mom and a working mom, and also having business and friendship, and also having hobbies, dancing. Like how many times we went dancing with you, salsa,
Yeah.
and then beach volleyball. Because of beach volleyball, we met through my son.
Yeah.
Because you had young friends, and my both sons love beach volleyball. So sometimes when you're open to life, when you're out there fully, when you participate, life gives you the best opportunities, and you don't miss out on them. You go. As you told
Yes.
me, you went to this networking event with British community, and your English wasn't that great, and you're a French woman and trying to connect yourself, and then some people would say no to you. Many people said no to you, right?
Yes, exactly. It's you need to be. I needed to be consistent and perseverant and continue until now. And now it pays so much. Like I don't do any advertisement. All my clients, I got them by referral, because as I said before, I don't go to networking event when I need it. I go to networking event every week.
Wow.
I need it, I don't need it, I don't, doesn't matter. I go every week. You have to be seen if you want to be remembered.
And trusted.
Otherwise, if people, interested, if people don't see you, they forget you. You need to show yourself.
Yeah.
And also, most of the time I have to go out of my comfort zone.
Yeah, because you're not the huge extrovert that I know. For you to go out, and you have to prepare, right? And you said, I prepare a story. You prepare yourself, even for the small networking event.
Yes.
You go prepared. You take things seriously and responsibly. And that's one of your key strengths too, Caroline.
Yes, thank you.
Talking about you, you're very welcome. How do you say welcome in French? You say merci, and what do you say welcome?
De rien. It doesn't look nice in French. Like it's nothing,
Well, that's wonderful, because I think, see, this is the cultural thing. What sounds great in one language can sound differently in another language. So living in Dubai, sometimes we have to be adaptable and adjust to things. Talking about strength, I think another strength that you have, Caroline, is you have a systemic thinking.
Oh, yeah.
So, and guys, me being Caroline's friend, I stay with her sometimes, and I stayed with her and her kids, and so we know each other more intimately than just acquaintances or colleagues. So when I stay with Caroline, everything is very well running. It's like everything has a place in her house. There's a cleaning lady comes, everything is ironed, the food is coming. It's like by the clock. And it's easy, you can find anything and everything in Caroline's place. So I think you being a person of systems really helps you, because you don't waste time or energy looking for things or trying to do things again and again. And systemic thinker, if we talk about different types of thinkers in psychology, systemic thinker is the one who recognizes patterns, who can optimize processes, who can see bigger picture, and you can zoom out and see long-term perspective. So were you like that all your life, or how did you become, and how does it help you in your business?
So I can't remember since when I am like this, but I have always been very organized, and definitely with the business, I need to optimize. Every minute counts sometimes.
Yeah,
it's really
when you have 270
like
clients.
This. So yes, optimization is a word. Yes, I see the bigger picture. Yes, also part of my personality, because I told you I study my personality, and yes, I was saying this. So yes. I use it for my business. Definitely, it helps to to set up processes, to organize for the team, to organize for the company in general, and I love it. Actually, it's my
part of your passion. You do it naturally.
It's easy for me.
Yeah,
I see how to do it, and faster.
And the thing is that what I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think part of your success is that sometimes when people are very systemic and very rigid, they don't know how to be very relational in a sense. But because you're good with friends and you know how to invest, you also do it systemically. Your Christmas parties, I know if I come here for Christmas, I'll be at your party. You have certain things that you don't cancel. And now,
I never cancel.
exactly. And even at your
So
work, you
important.
said you have every month you have something. Last time you had an event.
At work, yes.
What
La
did you?
Chandeleur, La
Yes.
Chandeleurs, the crepe party.
So you do it for your employees, and
Yeah.
is it like a company comes to your office, and what do they do?
This time, yes, the company came to, a caterer came to our office, set up the decoration and prepare the crepes, serve us salty crepes, sugar, sweet crepes. Yeah, it was great actually. And
they're nice.
everybody could relax a bit because we worked a lot, especially January, February. We had
like
a lot of
taxation season. It's so
Yes.
wonderful that you in the midst of the season, even leaders can forget that the main role of a leader is to inspire, to understand, to use empathy, because we talked about emotional intelligence. And you, in the midst of this chaos, you bring the person with crepes. I don't know a single person who doesn't like crepes. You know, like it's just so delicious, a thin bread, and you just like savor it. And you decided to bring it in the middle of something, and people don't feel guilty because everybody does it. So you just breathe, you eat, and then you go back to your numbers.
Exactly. Exactly. Good summary. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's important for me. Yes, to celebrate also.
Yeah, yeah. I think you love celebration. And
Yes, of
we
course.
both like this. That's why we are friends, right? We have some
Yes.
common values. So thank you so much, Caroline. It's been such a great pleasure. And you and I, we talk a lot about business and children and many things, right?
Yes.
And I invited you because I know that you can bring so much value to people. And if entrepreneurs who come here or already live here, but they're still lost and maybe they want to find other consultants and companies like CTC, we will leave down below your information
Oh, thank you.
so they can come to you, and I'm sure you will take care of my viewers.
Yes, definitely. Definitely,
Yes.
with pleasure.
And what would be your wish to people who are watching now and they want to be entrepreneurs? And some of them are so scared, maybe they can't, or maybe they are not born to be entrepreneurs. I don't know. My question is, if someone wants to start something in Dubai, but they have doubts and fears, what would be your advice?
So after they have done the study preparation, if they
Yes.
still have doubts and fears, and maybe they can go to you for hypnose, and then you can remove this fear, because this is maybe something,
Subconscious level.
yeah, to be fixed.
Well, thank you.
Otherwise, I would say entrepreneurial is not for everybody.
Mm.
You need also to ask yourself, would you like to manage people, to lead people?
Would
This
you
is
like
not
to live
for
in a
everybody.
constant risk? Do
Exactly.
you have low tolerance or high tolerance for risk?
Exactly. And this is it's a good question. Yeah.
Thank you. Because some people would say, you should push harder, don't give up. But then there's a big question.
Yeah.
Is everybody cut out for entrepreneurship? And then
Even I ask myself this question sometimes, when sometimes you're fed up and you say, okay, am I done with for this, But I know I am, but
when you have a
it's
voice
good
of doubt, right?
when, it never lasts long for me.
Yeah. But if the
doubt.
voice is persistent and it causes you pain and there's no pleasure there,
Yeah.
then it's not for you.
You should stop. Yeah.
Okay. But for people who think they are and they're persistent and they want, what advice would you give them from your perspective?
Always keep up to date. You need to train yourself, to keep training. I mean, the day you stop training, then because technology goes so fast,
Yeah.
then you will not be able to use. It's like our grandma who cannot use, the iPhone.
Yeah.
We will become like this if we don't stay up to date. So it's very
Yes.
important we stay up to date with the technology, with the knowledge.
Yeah. So
You cannot just say, oh, I just do this work and that's it. No, always we need to improve. I'm always looking for improvement
yeah.
for myself, but for my company.
And time flies so fast these days. It's a high paced, especially Dubai is a very high paced place. And if you want to succeed, you have to have the same energy level. You have to be up to speed,
Yes.
right? And give extra, a little bit extra
Exactly.
every day.
Yeah.
And also have fun because Caroline knows how to have fun. You should see her on a dance floor dancing salsa and bachata and all of that.
You need both.
Yeah.
This is my balance.
This is your balance and this is how you recharge with friends. And last time you invited me to a movie and just being distracted from work and understanding that we love our work, but there's more to it. And we have friendships, children, love, dance, whatever makes you happy, right? So
Well said.
thank you, Caroline. And I think today I called you 5 times Caroline and 5 times Caroline.
Perfect balance.
So thank you so much for watching us and stay inspired to inspire others. And if you have any questions to Caroline, please visit her website, visit her Instagram page. She's active on social media. She's in Dubai and she has a great team. And she's just a wonderful woman. I'm so lucky to be her friend. Thank you, Caroline.
Thank you.
Take good care, guys. Until next time.